Oh, hello there. Didn't see you there. Welcome to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Welcome to another stream. Welcome to Boo Bunny Plague, a 2014 game by On the Level Game Studios, little indie joint, who decided to make a musical adventure for the masses. And I'm not going at this one alone. I've played enough of it to know I can't go at this one alone. So, hello to my guest, Charkie, who introduced me to this game.
Hi there, sorry.
And Sid, who is along for the ride, who is our faithful companion as we fill out our party here. As you'll see happens in the game, it's actually relevant to what happens. Hi there, Sid.
Hey, I have no idea what this is at all.
It's good, because I want to make sure there's at least someone who has no idea what the fuck is going on. I want to get that, initial reaction. I want to get that genuine reaction to the game. And there's going to be a lot to react to in this one. We're going to have to be... Well, it is a musical, so there's going to be some amount of listening to the music, enjoying the tunes, as it were, as much as they can be enjoyed. You'll see. You'll see in very short time, I would think. In fact, let's not belabor it too much. Let's cut right to the game. Boo Bunny Plague, as I said. I'm actually doing this one with the controller, too, so you know I'm...
Your mom is button.
That's just a taste of the humor that you can expect in Boo Bunny Plague. I'm gonna keep saying the name. I like saying the name. It rolls off the tongue a little bit.
Oh, you should have hit the other button.
Incredible. Yeah, you know, we're about copyright claimed.
Good one.
If they have a copyright claim on this little loop that plays, this one instrument, then you know they can have the money. They can take the money for the stream.
Just with every one of these audio bits, I'm like, God, it's so distinct, so unique.
I mean,
Beautiful graphics.
Wait till we get to the music.
This is a Unity game, by the way, so
really?
Beautiful
I was
preset
thinking,
for the graphics. Yeah.
I was thinking, something in the line of Click Team product, maybe Click and Play, Games Factory, Click and Create, Multimedia Fusion.
I wish that harkens back to a time where I feel this game would be more appropriate if it come out 14 years ago. I think with just some of the writing and the
This is a pretty accurate game for 2001, considering it came out in 2014.
I will say it's very Invader Zim core, and that's a show that ran from 2002 to 2003.
Any button but that one.
Nothing to it but to do it. Are y'all ready for this?
Ooh, you can turn up the volume on your weapon.
Okay, wait, you can? Where?
You corporate people listen.
Well, I guess I'll never know.
Ooh.
Inadequate light sources. No brains on these people.
Ooh, XBLA vibes.
XBLIG vibes, more like.
Yes, yeah, that's true, yes. X-Blig.
Meetings. and paychecks are all.
Mom, dosages of change. Double my shift, and now I have to work on Saturday and Sunday too.
This man is disgruntled. I don't know if you could gather that or not.
Ruining.
Yeah, he's also vaguely dressed like the people in S.H.I.E.L.D. dressed in Marvel Comics in the 90s.
I was gonna say Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic, or whatever his name is.
The monitors doesn't even start. It's having power failures, and the windows are so small. 5 1/4 inch floppy disk from my Commodore 67.
Okay, so there's. Notice how he says he makes a Commodore 67 joke, floppy disk joke. He's gonna contradict that later, and that's when I knew this game was no good.
So sorry. What?
That's not maniacal.
Is that apprehensive?
That was, yeah, I'd say that's apprehensive.
Oh wait, the subtitles are insufferable too, in their own way.
They cram extra jokes in there, and I feel like that's...
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you may want to lower the volume locally. Sorry if I didn't warn you on that one sufficiently.
It wasn't actually too loud in terms of decibels on my end, but it was louder than everything that just happened.
I did my best to level our audio, at the very least, but I can't make any promises about the game leveling its own audio. So we have an objective.
Maybe injuries to the everything else.
So this is a character action game, I guess? Action adventure, nebulous genre.
Yeah. In the strictest definition, I guess.
It's a character and there is action.
Chucky, how did
There's
you find this?
That's a very good question. I would
Okay.
very much like to know.
So I got this through a bundle through the website Groupies back in the day.
Yes.
This was back when like bundles were like new and like exciting and like
Yeah.
I'll sign up for this bundle, like $1 for like 12 games. Sure, why the fuck not? So I played this, and I'm playing this first section. I'm like, oh, this is just really. I just run around and hit stuff like this. This is no other controls. It's like, oh, that's a bad song. Like, okay, this isn't good. And then it kept going, and then I started to see what the game really was. And then I never stopped thinking about it for the past like 8 years.
So get ready for this to lodge into your brains, everyone watching.
What?
Wow, say anything joke. Wow.
It's topical, isn't it?
When I was a baby bunny, you held me through the night. Upon your supple teat, I'd suck until my heart's delight. You taught me how to pee standing, you taught me how to fight. You're my mom until the end, although I have been reprogrammed. I'll never hit you with this guitar.
That's all any parent can ask for, really.
Are you seriously singing a song right now?
Yeah.
Oh, awkward.
Why did you stop my song?
Yeah, these subtitles really are fucking insufferable, aren't they?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. They're maybe the worst part of the game. Well, I'm gonna leave it at maybe.
He's not dead, he's just knocked out. There are audio logs, by the
Yes.
way.
I have uploaded the infamous buddy virus from my TI-81 calculator.
No subtitles for this, though.
No, why would you need that? By the way, they said a TI-81 calculator. In the cutscene they said Commodore 67 or whatever the fuck their joke was there.
Yeah.
So I'm calling bullshit on this whole premise.
Dominant Corporation has detected an organic worker incident.
Alright, ready for the first, like,
Remain where you are.
song? The first proper song? That first one didn't
Oh.
count. This one does.
Yep, yeah. Of course it's this kind of music.
And get ready for some exciting combat.
So how close do you say this comes to wet?
Well, nothing can top wet, but I mean, it's making an effort. It's doing its scout's best. That was the first boss fight.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can hit an attack button, and that's what you need. That's all you need in the character action game.
Hello, new friend! What are you? You see what I did to that dinosaur? I will mess you up, man! What are these? Bunch of shoulder guns, arm guns, finger guns, leg guns, pea shooter...
Don't you love this protagonist? We get to see him the entire game. We get to play as him the entire game.
I need adult supervision! Mom!
He gets to talk throughout the entire game.
He never shuts up through the entire game.
What is this place?
Limbo 7-4, reserved for the pure of heart. Yes.
Would a Matrix joke be hacky here?
Not
I mean, I
more.
think this is a Matrix joke already.
Yeah, I mean, yes. But to further, I guess if I'm riffing on their bits, I need guns. Just one. Just for me. There you go. That's my... I'll be here all night. Unfortunately.
Oh man, the subtitles remind me of
Teleportation proceeding. Yes.
when like people on game FAQs would be like, "Hey, check out my funny video of Devil May Cry," and it'd be kind of like an edit, you know, kind of a joke, but then they keep putting in title cards and be like, so that was random. I don't have enough confidence in my jokes, lol.
I was gonna say people just do that in
Embarrassed
the
smiley.
facts themselves. People just straight up put that stuff like in their FAQs apropos of nothing. Like 1 second you're getting like a walkthrough, and the next you're getting like, you know, their failed sets, their failed stand-up routine about, I don't know, Metal Gear on MSX.
but also the best of friends. After numerous adventures together through space and time,
It's good there's no like shadow, drop shadow on the subtitles here too, because
Unlike his yellow counterpart,
I mean, you don't want to be able to read them.
the military-grade auto repair, which means
Can you tell what sort of impression this is trying to be?
the loving creature that I am.
What kind of vibe it's
Yeah.
going for, or
My agent has spread the word, and they will answer the call.
What kind of voice he's trying to
Yeah,
do?
this is Morgan Freeman.
oh
I
yes,
think, right?
oh that yes.
Because he can narrate anything. Is he gonna say titty sprinkles next?
No,
Oh,
we're
he's
just
gone.
we're just in gameplay now. So you may have noticed that Boo Bunny has a guitar.
Not again.
Now we have another guitar.
I apologize for at any moment where I actually do laugh at this game. It's semi-earnest.
Yeah, you're-
Sometimes a joke will get to me.
So we have a guitar menu here. Let's see if any of these unreadable fucking descriptions. Like the UI scales with your resolution, but there's no resolution you can play it where this text is legible at all. So I'm gonna get my peepers on and literally fucking squint at this and say, standard issue with all Boo Bunny units featuring solid tungsten carbon construction, infrared strings, and onboard speakers, fusion powered. That's our default weapon. You can get a preview of some of the weapons you're going to be getting. And this is one we just picked up off of that Dylan impression. The useless. Charkie, do you know this one becomes useful? They have a hint here. It says that surely there's someone who'd be hurt if you hit them with this, right? Do you remember if there's anyone you can actually hurt with this?
So, every weapon in this game has different properties to them, like elemental properties, or sometimes they're like special attack will do like have a different mode to it. Like it might be like a slightly different range or something. I really do not know what the useless does. In fact, I don't know what most of the weapons do in terms of like how they differ. It's just that some bosses are weaker to some weapons than others. I don't know how it actually works out.
Well, it'll be a learning experience. Also, I just want to point something out. This is if the developer's watching, if On the Level Game Studios, the two guys or one guy that the studio is composed of, see how the yellow indicates what arrow I'm selecting, right? And white means that it's not what I'm occupying on the screen right now. I go down to select the back button. Now the back button is white. It starts yellow, then it becomes white when it's highlighted, unlike the arrows, which are yellow when they're highlighted. It's a very little thing. I know that sounds like the most fucking minor of nitpicks, but this screen confuses the shit out of me when I'm trying to like figure out like where I am relative to like, because there's no like on-screen cursor, there's no like finger, there's no Boo Bunny like metal finger pointing at it. So it's anyway.
Yeah.
That's my minor gripe.
You could have him like just say the options out loud: left, right,
right.
back.
You guys don't even eat. Why are you always here?
Good question.
That was some normal voice acting.
Don't worry, there's not too much of that.
It's just her, really.
I'm exploring the scenery. They gave me the stage. Well, that's all there is. That's all the exploring there is to do.
Hey, just the two I've been looking for. I found the job for you guys. The hazards are high, but it's all about that cream, right?
I like you, Ganny. You talk funny. Venusian hot waxes are expensive, and I don't have an auto repair function like Gunny, so I need cash.
Green is for the money, gold is for the honey. Yeah.
Did he sound like that before?
Yellow guy is speaking my language.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
It's a hit.
Okay. I thought he sounded similar, but...
An entire city that he built with his own two hands. Apparently a retired Norse god.
What? A retired god? How do you retire from being a god? Does the government send you welfare souls or something? I mean, how would you...
So, there's going to be a lot of mentions of gods, a lot of mentions of organized religion in this. We did not tell Sid this before we joined in on this. But, can you guess who this elephant is supposed to represent?
Real good at getting out of the way. Not to mention all the loopholes of the various...
Pretending his name's Ganny and he's an elephant.
Yeah, there's a few context.
It's kind of hard. It's a bit of a stretch, but...
Oh.
Song.
Bunnies on adventures! Bunnies having fun! Look at all these new friends that I have! Some of them talk funny, some of them is a gun! But deep inside my process there's something is a stir!
This is around the time playing it for the first time. I was like, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I truly did not know what I was getting myself into.
food! I need food! I need food!
But didn't the lady at the counter just say that they don't eat anything?
You can want without needing.
Take it outside, fellas.
No. Yes.
Okay, you're warned.
How often do you think they get into these sorts of hijinks?
I think there actually is lore that explains that somewhere in this game.
Oh, there's a comic book! I forgot to mention that. There's a comic book tie into this.
What? Well, actually, you know what? No, that makes sense. It's got real.
Apparently
this
it's
has
DC,
legs on
though.
it.
Yeah. Detective Comics themselves.
What? I wouldn't have expected that. I would have expected like a PDF that comes with the game.
Hit me up when you're done. Don't let Gunny try.
Just like Buzz the Squirrel, a Sonic the Hedgehog / Alex Kidd clone I played back in like 2002.
I bet that PDF was high quality.
There wasn't a PDF at the time. You couldn't fit that shit download on a 56K modem.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
very true.
A JPEG, I think. Might have been a bitmap. I don't know. Everything took so long to download. If it was a bitmap, it would have been 5 more minutes.
Getting money, which I like and need for an auto repair. Don't forget to talk to this Nim Arnold fellow.
This is how you get your objectives.
Also, be on
Unsubtitled voiceover on a radio.
an ice giant. Try playing baseball with his ice balls. Also, don't forget, if you get surrounded or frustrated, hit Gunny.
Yeah, got it. Oh, and Gunny's dead.
Yep.
Gunny's gone. Our companion is
Also,
offline.
If you don't listen to that, you'll have no idea what the fire mechanic at the top of the screen is for.
Yeah, so Gunny is supposed to follow us around, our yellow robot buddy. But he just fucks off sometimes, without telling you, without any indication, without any real, like... I don't have an idea why he does it. I'd love to find out. This is a open city. Oh, you go ahead, please.
I was gonna say, when he is on the screen, though, and that fire thing is pulled all the way up, you can hit him and he'll explode and do damage. That's the only use for Gunny, really.
So we're fighting Vikings. That's not really explained either. They don't really explain much.
Well, I mean, it's kind of explained eventually based on who you're going to end up fighting against.
Yeah, sure. You can put it together yourself.
Contextually.
I saw who we need to talk to, by the way. I know where we need to go. But there's another place we need to go first that is also not indicated in any way, shape, or form. So I need to wander around for a minute till I find that. It is essential.
That's fine, you know. Sometimes games don't always need to hold your hand. This is just taking you back to the old school of gaming.
I think it's by one of those buildings with the... I'll say it this way. I think you're going the opposite way.
Yo, I needed health, though, is what I needed.
Wow, yeah. What the... Damn.
And there's Gunny doing his job. A robot friend. Alright.
Also, yeah, these
so you do have a shield.
Yes, I do.
Although it is semi-useless. It's useful for like a couple boss fights, and that's about it.
Get over here!
Oh, Gunny's dead again. And we're getting attacked by an ice giant.
I'm surprised they went with Vikings and didn't do any, like, Norse accent joke anything.
Yeah,
Is
that
it
would
not foreign enough for them, or...?
I think that would require knowledge of, like, Norse mythology and stuff. Which, Oh, here we go.
How this game approaches mythology is... Oh, go ahead.
Nope, you go ahead. I just got the guitar is what I was looking for right here.
I'm going to talk about that later when it's relevant, so... Yeah, fire guitar.
It does fire damage. We need as much damage as we can get.
You need to go heal as well.
Let's see if I can checkpoint. Oh, wait, hold on. Dangerous move, but there we go.
Yeah.
Also, each weapon has like a special attack that'll happen if you basically just mash out a full combo.
Which is 3 hits.
Yeah. But, I mean, we could talk about this in character action game terms. That applies.
Yeah. Technically. I suppose. By the barest definition. It's...
Are you Nimrod?
I am. And you are Bunny and Gunny. I've been waiting for you. Before I give you the contract or promise any payment, I need for you to prove your worth in battle. You may have noticed this town has a
This is the moment where this game is never going to leave my head again.
You're sold on it.
Shouldn't be that
Absolutely.
But if it is, you can say goodbye to a huge pile of cash.
Cash for honeys?
For whatever you feel like. I honestly don't care.
Auto repair for money. Yes.
Oh yeah, thanks, Gunny. I'll spend mine on an auto repair unit, the deluxe model, with extra deluxe. So much deluxing.
Well, I would spend it on sporks if I were him. And bacon.
In the city. I'll be, somewhere. Good luck and goodbye if you fail.
I want to talk about this, but we also have to listen to this.
Gonna play some guitar out there, this is the song. A nice little ditty.
So, when you open the stream by saying this game is a musical, this game is a musical.
I'm tromping through the city. Oh, hey, look, there's a
Wow. I
This
think
just
I was
goes
really
on.
disappointed to find out
Yeah.
that Hi-Fi Rush isn't as original as I thought it was. It's just a complete ripoff of this.
Yeah, no, they're fucking hacks,
mean-
as it turns out.
Like, down to the art style, to the themes, to the music, yeah.
It'd be great if I had Gunny right now. Then I'm just...
Or health, or...
Mr. Taco. Oh,
There's
man,
a lot
what
of
did
things I could
miss?
really do with.
What did you miss, Mr. Taco? I don't know.
Oh, great. Please reach chat. Please continue to reach chat, because I'm going to be so transfixed by this game.
Oh, yeah. Understand how that is. Actually, I was transfixed by the game, too. I wasn't looking at chat.
Hello to everyone who's here, by the way. Oh, let's have two competing things happening at the same time with the audio.
Oh, good. Yeah. Layer as many of these things on top of each other as possible.
And if we just keep talking, too, then that'd be even better. That'd be like, 2, 3 more like layers of audio for this.
So that means I can say my thing. Okay, so... I saw that character, and I was like, why is this a Transformer? Like, I had already come to understand that, like, this game was going to be just random shit. But, like, why is this a Transformer? And why does he have the name of God written on his chest? It's like, it's Megatron. Metatron. Oh my god, this is Metatron, the voice of God. Of all this, like, mythology stuff, and then, like, they just throw out this, like, a Megatron joke.
Mm-hmm.
But
for
no,
all the
it's
devout
Nimrod.
Oh, yeah,
But
that's right.
His name is Nimrod. Nimrod is not Metatron. Nimrod is the one who built the Tower of Babel. And if you look on that screen, there's a huge-ass tower in there, which is the Tower of Babel. So, yeah, that's Nimrod, but it's also Metatron, who is Megatron in this game.
They're condensing
And
characters.
I
They're
was-
merging characters together to save time.
That's true.
And I was like, I have to beat this now. I have to see where the fuck is this going.
Wow, burn notice joke. Damn.
Well, yeah, the achievement, that totally is a burn notice joke.
Wow, that's... I don't know if burn notice is still running. Even if it's not,
Nope, it's
emotionally
not,
it's still... Okay.
The dude on the show
I
is,
feel like it can't
what's his
be.
name? The burn notice himself is on Law & Order now as a detective, or was for a period of time. I also don't keep up with that
John
show.
Notice, yeah.
Oh, it's good he cleaned up his act.
Yeah. On the right side
fine,
of
he
law
didn't
for
do
a
it.
change. No, that's right, yeah. I used to remember the intro for that show verbatim. I don't know why I did, but I did. And now I do not.
For everyone watching, this song will not end until 19 more of these Vikings are dead.
Oh, no, it's 5 more.
Yeah, it's
It doesn't
counting down.
count how many
Oh,
are remaining.
you're right.
It counts how many
You're right.
you've killed. You just need to memorize the fact that it's 25 Vikings you need to kill.
How foolish of me.
This gives me the energy of, like, I would be surprised if I could stand hanging out with the person who made this.
I know the answer to that question for me. No.
Oh, yeah?
Well, little do I know, you're the creator of the game who's observing your work right now, and... Alright, so we completed the objective, and now there's just nothing. Now we have no idea what we're doing. The solution is that we need to go back into the city and find one of 2 or 3 random points where Nimrod may have respawned. Because he disappeared earlier. It is random.
Or-
I played this
Really?
several times earlier, and he had different spots every time. He also had different
That's why he
starting
doesn't say where he'll
locations.
be. Okay, that...
I always remember him being right here. But I'll take your word for it.
Back. Well, I'm not unimpressed.
They're here.
No matter where you go, there you are. Yes.
Nice. Yours was way more relevant to this. Jeez, this sentence is long.
I like how he made a reference that didn't fit at all, and then someone else made a different reference, which means that the point of the first reference was just to make a reference for the sake of references.
Great Tower of Babel.
Which is the foundation of all good humor, of all good comedy.
Thor, he is your target. Be alert. He has the experience of countless wars throughout the centuries on his side. One mistake.
So Ganesh drove us to the city to take a job from Nimrod to go kill Thor in the Tower of Babel.
Just a typical Wednesday afternoon for me, yeah.
I mean, this game is really just SMT if you think about it.
Yeah. Also, Cass, the reason why it couldn't be me is that I would never make a musical because my parents made me watch Bollywood movies since it was my culture.
And it just
so
turned
it took
you off of
years
it.
to recover, yeah, from musicals in general. If you'd asked me, like, even 10 years ago to watch RRR, I wouldn't have done it because it has dance sequences in it.
That's
Even
what this
though
game
it's a
really
movie where a
needs.
tiger flips a man over.
This game needs to end in a dance sequence like a kid's animated movie. I feel like that's going to be like the make or break point for this game in the final minutes.
Kids animated movie. Or Bayonetta, an adult kids animated movie.
Oh man, we came all this way.
Cutscene did not know how to start herself there.
A village people joke?
Perhaps the construction workers.
I am.
Oh, Bonnie, you can't say that
no
anymore.
more. Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
that's not good.
It was 2014. People knew.
Yeah, it was a different time, but not that different.
He sent us to an empty place.
I have to say, I'm surprised this game does not go harder into that than it does.
I bet he wants a skinny chump not big enough to bite my rump. Well, I'll just sing this song for him when it comes up in his limbs. Oh, Thor sucks, Thor sucks. I need some more something nuts. Thor sucks, sucky, 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 sucky.
Well, that song fell apart.
Did they really run out of words to rhyme?
Soon enough.
You got like a 31-song soundtrack. You gotta spare all the words.
You don't want to go over the government-mandated limit for rhymes. That's why rap was so controversial.
These kids today, the rap music, they're putting too many words. Iambic pentameter this, and switch to the fire guitar. I'm assuming this doesn't work.
You don't have to go to the menu to switch guitars, by the way.
I don't?
It stops the audio for a second, though, so...
Shoulder buttons.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Just like a character action game.
Yeah, this is like DMC. Like, you just hit the shoulder buttons to, like, change your weapons up.
Oh, I actually got hit. My brilliant tactic. Oh, let's get some health then, why don't I?
Yeah,
Oh, he has a
projectile yet.
Just in a semicircle, huh? No real risk and reward mechanic here.
Oh, more health drop, just in case we ran low. Just in case we ran low on like power-ups. The game is pretty generous with these, I've noticed.
Well, if it's gonna damage you like that, then...
Oh shit. Well, fuck it.
You know, I was joking about this being your toughest battle yet, but
Don't throw it again. Don't throw it again. Oh, got him.
Okay, yep.
Fire
Good
damage.
fight.
Bested by a machine. I've slain dragons and giants. This
Is
is
that a member of Death Clock? Yeah, I think so.
It's Pickles and Murderface had a child, had a bastard love child.
Ooh, shiny.
He's not
You're telling
worthy.
me that Boo Bunny is not worthy?
I've known only 3 to have the ability in the last 3 millennia. Stop before you damage yourself.
No, keep going!
Keep going.
That's precisely what happened. Norse goddess who presides over the underworld. This defeat was not honorable by their standards. She saw her opportunity and seized it.
See, I told you. Underworld loopholes.
What happened?
When did he tell us
I
that?
just beat up a god. Where's my money?
Payment was based on...
If you read the comic, you would have known.
Oh, yes. Fuck me. That's right.
God.
I didn't do my
That's
due
what you
diligence.
properties.
That includes all of you in the stream, too. Did you read the comic before coming to this? That was required homework.
Yes, I told this weeks in advance. Before I even knew what game we were streaming today.
Nebula asks, what's the golf girl's name again? It's Faye. F-A-Y-E.
We're about to get some backstory on her, as a matter of fact.
What's wrong with him?
Bob asks, is this game's creator known for being a shithead because I have a vibe?
He's
I think all we got is
loser.
vibes.
He has a Facebook page for his game company, and he posts pictures of him, like, you know, shredding on guitar and his little, like, goatee. It's adorable. They had booth babes for this game at PAX East 2013, as they were showcasing this game. So, dude, bring back booth babes in 2013, just as they were going out of fashion. He was trying to keep it alive.
By the way, do you think Bunny has cool opinions about women?
Oh, I'm sure. Nothing is going to prove that wrong.
We're on the wrong side of town, man.
You guys are completely useless. This place is no different than being at Dad's house. I got this.
Dad's house? Who's your dad, Satan?
Oh no, she saw it.
Anxiety protocols overridden.
Wait. Some friends you guys are. You are actually gonna let her go out there and face all that danger alone, no regard for her well-being at all. You guys make me sick.
Oh, how sweet.
Besides, everybody knows girls can't fight.
2013, you said?
Yeah. 2014 when the game came out.
I'm sorry. Actually, that makes it fine. You know?
Okay, I know, you're right. The year difference really makes all the difference.
I mean, 2013, it would have been, you know, no good. But 2014, that was the year when everyone forgot, you know, how to
It's when the
behave.
nostalgia cycle for 5 years ago started up.
Welcome to Hell. It's spelled with one L. Because Hell was copywritten. Fuck. God damn it.
Yeah, this part sucks. Well, you know what? It's not that hard. If you want to get the audio log in here, this part sucks.
Yeah, I have to jump across those. I want to knock this guy off, though. Or these two guys, so I don't get sniped.
At the very least, once you kill enemies, they do not respawn.
Even if you die.
Even if you die, yeah.
Oh.
I think that's an oversight.
I'll take it as, like, mercy.
Dear Diary, it's me again, Faye. I really don't...
Yeah, I didn't time that one.
I really don't like his new girlfriend, Hell. She never tips at the diner and is always...
Well, at least the voiceover's still playing, so... I'm gonna assume it gave me credit for collecting that radio, and that I don't have to do that again.
Correct. I don't even know if you get anything for getting all the radios.
There's an achievement. And, you know, obviously this is a 100% achievement run right here, so...
Oh, okay, sure.
Semi-Dark Souls-y kind of music.
Yeah, they even copied the Way Too Bright Lava from the original version of Dark Souls. That's great.
The homage knows no end. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, no, I got pushed out of that corner. There's totally a way to do this where you just go into a corner and he can't attack you and you can just attack him. Not that it matters. Not that this is particularly difficult yet. Alright.
What happened to the music?
I was thinking.
Okay, fight done.
He was thinking for a second.
Let's see. Maybe listen to the chat says, "Is drawing horny goblins nowadays or something?" Well, that's nice. At least finally contributing to society in some way.
You know who he reminds me of? Anyone remember Ill Will Press, Foamy the Squirrel, and that goth
Yes.
that goth girl that he liked to draw all the time with her ass out?
Yes. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. In terms of vibes.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see. Foamy the Squirrel Goth Girl.
Oh, you're inspecting.
Ill Will Press, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Erotically Yours.
Yo, that's the name.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that series turned into something.
It just turned into porn. It just turned into porn of that lady at some points.
Whoa! You look like...
Oh, we got the best musical number coming up.
Damn hell! I think I broke your dog. Hey, sup, Thor?
Yo.
I see. Not only did you defeat my pet, but you've somehow managed to get past the fear aura of my realm. I assume you're here to rescue Thor, then.
Rescue? Oh, yes! Rescue, that's it. I'm not here for the money at all. No.
Wait, did you see him behind the pillar?
Yes.
There we go.
You must best me in a contest of skill.
So, rap battle it is, then.
Bring forth the ruckus!
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Most nasty of the underworld. In the fire and smoke is where your soul is hurled. The highest divinity of the descending shade. If you can't hear me yet.
Wow.
10
Not even
minutes ago.
Mori Calliope is the original.
This game, like, was the progenitor to everything.
Hey, I got a joke for you. What's the difference in your rhyme and a bowl of stew? You give up? A bowl of stew has vegetables.
Epic rap battles of history. Who won?
That's it. 10 minutes ago. Would you have imagined this game would get to this point?
Yeah.
Okay, on one hand, if you said this will have it 10 minutes ago, I'd believe it. I was kind of... This seemed to just be flying new territory and stuff I wouldn't have considered putting into a game ever. I mean, outside of the fact that it's, like, bad, it's just like, wow, there's a lot of it, though. There's so much of this. I thought they'd keep the one joke going.
By the way, speaking of keeping a joke going, the song's still playing.
This lady who's doing the rap heard no other rap in her life besides the Natalie Portman rap from that SNL sketch. That's her entire basis.
Wow. Oh yeah, I know who'd find this funny is a guy I knew in college who like only listened to metal. And one of my friends, for a joke, put on like that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like rap musical thing. And then
coming out of our shells, we're coming out of our shells.
When Shredder did the rap, that was just "I hate music." He's like, "You see, this proves that rap isn't music." It's like, wow, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles musical is what does it for you. And then it's like, oh, Lonely Island, that's good rap. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to hear this. And he said they have a historical reference. It's like, well, you know, Robert, Black history is also history, and it's got plenty of references to that in rap. So I don't know what to tell you there.
No, he was right though. I mean, if this rap number is anything to judge by, if we're judging all of rap based off of Boo Bunny Plague, then no, rap is not music.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the same thing I told him after he said this proves rap isn't real music, which is I said, I think this just proves that God doesn't exist.
Listen, I've heard one rap song in my life, and I've played one video game in my life, and I think both are not very good.
That's a shame.
This song's actually okay, though.
I think this is by the guy who made the game. I think, judging from Facebook photos, there's no info on this fucking game, by the way. Like, anywhere.
What?
Yeah, the guy who made this game is a guitarist himself, aspiring musician, so I think this game was an excuse for him to apply some of his musical trade.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Because, like, this is normal. Like, I feel like if he did this as his career, it would be fine. But then someone told him he was funny at, like, a party too many times.
And they've been regretting it since. How did this have a booth at PAX with booth babes?
So
asked Cozy Cozy. Good question. They probably paid money.
One would hope, actually. That's like the best case scenario is they paid money to make that happen.
Mr. Bones for the 2010s, says Taco. Ed Annunziata would take umbrage with this.
Vasquez,
that you're doing Mr. Bones dirty.
Yeah, because you mentioned Jonan Vasquez, or Nebula, the Zim Vader, Vim Dim.
By the way, just quick aside, Bad Game Hall of Fame related, Mr. Bones' first article I ever had to cancel because I had an interview planned with Ed Annunziata, and then at the last minute he got really sad about the game because his friend who he made it with was dead. And so I'm just like, alright, I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to like keep pushing for this interview or whatever. So
Yeah.
That was the first of many canceled articles on the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Now I just cancel them because I don't feel like it anymore. Which is a much better way to be.
But then you lie and say it's because the people involved are dead.
Yeah, that's what I should do from now on. Yeah, I was going to do this Homefront article, but everyone died, the end. So...
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe everyone in Ninja Theory's dead.
Yeah,
Who's making Hellblade?
It's a shame. It's a shame Yuji Naka died in jail. I can't do this Balan Wonderworld article.
It seemed he got a shank to the gut. Yeah, it's.
I assume he will be killed in jail, honestly. Someone will stab him and then he'll like spread his arms out and he'll like a boom noise.
That's how I want to go out. Where did she come from?
I don't know.
I'd never seen her do that attack before in the 2 times
You know
I've
what?
played
Me
this.
neither. In the 3 times I've played this, I've never seen that attack.
But between us, that's 5 times having played this game. You know what I hate? When y'all ever watch Mythbusters and how they say at the beginning of the show that they have 50 years combined experience? They work simultaneously. They have like 30 years experience. One of them is 30, one of them is 20. That's not 50. It doesn't add up.
Why would she say happy birthday?
Because it's
on their birthday.
You buffoons let Thor escape, and now you've beaten this poor goddess senseless.
Hey, I am not a baboon!
I said buffoon! Your ears are massive, do they not work? You've failed twice. Now we have no idea where Thor is. It will take me weeks to track him again.
That's what you get for putting your faith in Boo Bunny.
Highly displeased. Return to your greasy spoon while I attempt to clean up this.
Sid, what you said earlier about I don't think I could stand this person in real life has been like tumbling around in my head this entire time. Because now I've just been imagining hanging out with this person. Because I think I did in high school. Not this actual person.
Oh yeah, but
I've definitely hung out with this person in high school.
I knew a girl in high school who went by the name Newt, and I went to her birthday party, and she insisted no one bring her birthday cards, but people bring her cards for different holidays instead. That's my experience with this kind of person.
Yeah, not quite the same. The guy I was thinking of wasn't as much law random, but he's the kind of like alpha nerd guy who needs to like overtake the conversation constantly. Who like when you tell a joke, instead of like waiting for people to finish and then jumping in, he immediately goes, no, what if this happened instead?
Always a great improv
I get
partner.
that vibe.
No, wait, forget that premise. I just had an idea.
Actually, speaking of that, we're at the part of the game now where it just becomes boss fight after boss fight after boss fight. It's like as soon as we're done with something, like, nope, bring it on another god.
Wow.
Now we're fighting Tyr.
Just like Alien Soldier.
I wonder what guitar works best.
I can't believe that this game predates God of War. Forget the fact that it doesn't.
But for the
that was a
for the sake of this bit, it's yes.
I thought that was going to be an actual intentional freeze frame, but instead they did it with a loading stutter. So that's actually, saves time. You don't have to optimize and you get a free freeze frame.
That's immersion gameplay. That's what they call immersion gameplay.
Emergent game development.
Yeah,
this game was developed in real time.
This is an immersive sim.
This is the strategy, by the way. This is what you're supposed to do.
Like, yeah, no joke. You just have to wait for Tyr to do that.
Okay, I need help.
Yeah. I'm glad someone was inspired by the final boss fight of Cold Fear.
Long overdue, if you ask me. That's another game I could play on stream. That game's not even bad, it's just no one remembers it, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Well, also, there's a part, of course, like any game, like... Resident Evil... Oh, God.
You can't rest for a second in this game.
Why do I keep getting attacked by these?
Oh, yeah. But, just like Resident Evil 0, it's like, whoa, it's on a train, that's cool. And there's a part where you get off a train and it stops being remotely as interesting. Cold Fear is also like, man, this is on a boat, that's pretty fucking cool. And then you get off the boat and then it's way less good.
How did we get here so fast?
Vanilla Ice reference, time link.
You guys smell that?
Smell? You realize I'm a freaking robot, right? Hey, Gunny, do you smell it?
Smells like treachery.
Hey, it's that guy! What's his face?
I should have ended you buffoons when I saved
Buffoons.
you from your clutches in hell.
What?
I've had the Encyclopedia Galactica locked and sealed for your protection. Some knowledge is best left unknown.
I don't suppose ending the charade now will hurt anything.
Why wouldn't a robot be able to smell? It's because there's no particles. You don't smell like any kind of thing that's actually in the air. You can't see it, so only humans can detect it. Machines are not good at handling things you can't see as a human. That's the #1 thing about machines.
That's one of the 5th laws of robotics, right?
No choice.
Isaac Asimov's.
In hopes that it brings him great pain as he
This is Loki, by the way.
Yeah.
has created be destroyed by the
MCU just ripping off this game.
Yeah, left and right. Between that Mr. Fantastic, between the Fantastic Four, them stealing all the outfit designs from that first dude in the game. Now this. They said Endgame is one of the lines of dialogue, too. That's where they got the title from.
They did. I didn't even catch that at first.
But they're actually referencing the light gun shooter for PS2.
Well, alright, here we are.
Oh, there's a painting on the wall. What is that? Is that the dev?
Let's find
Actually,
out.
what is that painting?
That might be one of the devs. He looks vaguely like the guy that's on the Facebook. Him too. I don't know, all these white dudes kind of look the same to me, truth be told, so... Take a look at all the paintings, though, because there's a... Is that the one we just looked at? No, that one has glasses.
No.
That's all I can tell.
Oh, these are all the Kickstarter backers.
This game didn't have a Kickstarter.
No, but if it did, it would be all the Kickstarter backers.
Oh, yes. Well, you know what to do, chat. Dox these fuckers based on these, these 2 seconds of portraits we're looking at.
These are actually just the last known photos of all these people. They haven't been heard from since.
This is some Ghost in the Machine shit. They're trapped in the game.
Let us out.
Where's my haunted copy of Boot Bunny Plague?
I'd say any copy of the game is pretty well infested.
Sorry, Charkie,
can I ask you
to
go back real quick
the curse.
before you go through there?
Yeah, sure.
At that big pillar, there's a sign on the side of the door. On the side of the pillar.
Sign on the side of the pillar.
Yeah.
Entomology and nanotech.
Alright. That's what I wanted to
okay,
point out.
So not a joke, then, I guess, is it? Just the ET joke, is that?
No,
it's
it's just realistic, in case you want to, recreate the set for yourself. If you want to make the live-action Boo Bunny Plague movie.
Oh, is that an animated transition?
I can't believe Five Nights at Freddy's ripped off this game.
Left and right.
Come and see. Yes, come and see. I am the unpleasantness known as pestilence.
Not capitalized.
Contagions and infections. Virulent disease.
Oh, we're doing another rap?
For spoken word piece. It is on the soundtrack. My nanites I releases.
Shall we play
fire?
That's the only reason I wanted to point out the entomology and nanites thing. Or entomology and tech or whatever it said. Because, yeah, it's pestilence. Like plagues and shit. Bugs.
Wow, foreshadowing again.
This game is smarter than we think it is.
Now, the thing is, when I first played this, I thought it said etymology.
Ah.
And I was like, oh, is that a joke that's, like, pestilence is, like, mistranslated sometimes? Or people say, like, it's not pestilence, it's supposed to be conquest? I was like, oh, is that, like, this weird meta-level joke about, like, biblical translations? No, it's not that clever.
Yeah. Well, no, people constantly forget that the other two horsemen are actually Fury and Strike.
I forgot that.
You got any dark side of stance in here? I thought pestilence didn't sound metal.
Not metal enough. call it something like Disease Bringer.
You need war,
Oh,
death,
God, no.
fury, and strife. So war, death, war, and war.
Just cut out the middleman. Just call them all war. War 1, War 2. Like, thing 1, thing 2, you know?
Yeah.
I guess that would make Satan the Cat in the Hat.
I can't tell what the song is trying to be, partially because the
sound effects
Discord stream is kind of being weird. Unless that is how it sounds like for you, because it keeps cutting in and out.
Yeah, no, it's not cutting in and out, I don't think. I think it's just so much audio happening.
Yeah, I think it's like it's two at once.
Do I dare?
Okay, it's just that some of the attacks also sound like instrument sounds.
Oh, do you want me to
Just
pull
like
up the
Hi-Fi
speedrun
Rush.
guide to tell you what weapons to use on what bosses?
Oh, that would be super helpful, actually. I think fire was the right call on this guy.
I hope so.
You can tell I'm pretty goated at this game, so, you know, I might as well write the speedrun guide. Rewrite it, I guess. Oh, no, that one hit me. Wasn't expecting that.
Take damage to save time. RNG manipulation.
Video Game
Fuck
King,
me in the face.
Well. Video Game King attempted to correct me by saying Five Nights at Freddy's came out slightly before this, to which I counter.
Nah.
No.
Wait, why wasn't I just doing this from the start?
Oh, good. You do have the electric one. So the electric one is basically the best guitar in the game, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, we're halfway there already.
Alright. So you are on...
Pestilence.
Pestilence. So... he's technically weak to fire.
That's a noob trap when clearly it should be lightning.
Play it safe.
By the way, I didn't know this existed until you linked to it like right before the stream. I can't believe there's a speedrun guide for this game.
Dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
I assume it's one of those, I ended up playing this game and I have to do something with it.
I have to justify this expense of my time somehow.
Like you, Charkie, how you passed the curse on the curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm here for.
By the way, if anyone wants to sub or, you know, give us money or anything, that's the thing you could do while you're watching streamers. That's my plug. That's I was really building up that. I saw it. We are almost at the hour mark, so I thought that was. I think real streamers do that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Give us money.
So, I will say, as far as passing on the curse goes, this is a game I have recommended to people for years.
And I'm the first one to take you up on it.
Yes, you're the first one. I recommend it not because I think it's particularly that good.
Oh, you don't say.
It is extremely singular.
Yes.
It is like this. The fact that someone made this weird, super religious themed musical character action game that sounds like bad Invader Zim meets Deadpool meets Scud the Disposable Assassin fanfiction. Like, nothing else like this kind of exists. And thank God nothing else like this kind of exists.
Well, you know, hold on. There is one
thank
more
God
thing
it does
like this.
exist.
There is one more thing like this that exists. Boo Bunny played the Squeakquel.
Which I can't recommend, to be honest.
What's the actual name of that game?
Rock and Rogue, a Boo Bunny play, or a Boo Bunny adventure. It's Rock and Rogue for sure. Which plays more like a top-down Diablo-like kind of thing, and has some like procedural generated stuff, I think.
Oh, because what I want to see this guy
up.
do is randomly generated stuff. I trust him implicitly with algorithmic development.
Oh, well, he's just applying the way he does humor into the level design.
Before you ask, by the way, history of warfare. Okay, continue.
Alright. No, it's not like that, because there's no, like, there's no monkeys and there's no like cheese or like I can't even put myself in the headspace to actually do that sort of shit.
This is a
Thanks, Frappe, for the tip for the $4.20. Then
Nice.
their message is, "This sucks." Yeah.
Yeah, all correct moves.
What am I good for? I bring death and destruction.
But yeah, the amount of effort put into this kind of reminds me of when like putting Wilford Brimley and stuff was a meme.
Oh,
so people
yes.
went and did like full sprite redraw ROM hacks with the sole joke being, "Ha, Wilford Brimley's in this." Whereas like now it's like, if I like take the effort to edit an image instead of just typing out in text a joke, I'm like, wow, that was high effort. But this time, you know, someone's like, well, I know how to make a game, so I'm going to make this joke a whole video game. It's the kind of energy I wish I had.
Well, it's never too late.
To have energy, yes, it is too late.
Oh.
Mother, you like AC/DC?
Well, I got him down to half. I could probably play this one safely. We could probably listen to the song for a minute too while I show the way to do this.
Mother, ice. Ice is what he's weak to.
Yes.
You didn't make the Vanilla Ice joke?
Oh, nope. Came out too early. Shield this. Then back and forth.
It's a special delivery, just like how they say in...
Just like how War, the fourth horseman, says.
So on the soundtrack, this song's called Wars on You, and the band is ABCDE FGDC.
They're not a real band. That's a joke. That's a joke name.
You say that, but have you looked them on Spotify?
Oh, yeah, I suppose not. The soundtrack is on Spotify, in case anyone playing this watching the stream, I should say, is so inspired by the music to seek it out and just have it in their library. This came on in my car. Not this song in particular, but a song off this soundtrack, because I still use Spotify in my car, and, yeah. Fuck!
So, what else do you listen to on Spotify that made that happen?
Well, no, I mean, I sought this out because I saw Charkie play this once on the Discord
I thought
server.
you were saying it randomly came on. I'm like, how?
No, I like the track.
There?
I like the entire album on Spotify, so it's...
Yeah, no, that's more explicable. Yeah, it's just... If that was the case, it would have been astounding that it's possible.
I mean, it's gotta be possible. Someone probably listening to video game soundtracks on Spotify has gone deep enough in the algorithm.
And ran out. And then video games stopped coming out.
This is the last one. This is the last proof we had that video games ever existed, is this soundtrack album called The Soundtrackening.
Of course it is. This does seem like it could end video games in a way, so I believe it.
The intersection of person who only listens to video game soundtracks and person who only listens to AC/DC parody bands. This is what they get recommended.
Venn diagram's a full circle, baby. These fights are so fucking long, unless you just like do what I was trying to do the first time. I'm just like, let's see if I can just break this. Let's see if I can just rush this out. He does 129 damage or 217 damage per hit. I do 10, 20.
Well, those are references to War.
Oh, yes, of course. Wouldn't it be... Hey, guys, wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if he did 420 damage to me?
That's the kind of joke that's, like, obvious, but wouldn't be... Like, I'd be surprised if it was in this.
It is not in this, I'll tell you that much. They do not make a Wii joke in this game. I don't think... Is it? It might be presumptuous for me, but I get the feeling that the guy who made this game doesn't know anything about Wii.
He'd be like, it's a gateway drug. I paid attention in there. Alright, there we go.
He does seem like the person who really could use some, though.
Yes!
Seems like he can't stop.
Toot out! 15 to go.
Right, 15 more bosses to go. I don't think there's 15 more bosses to go. Mercifully.
Let's see if this is used for a good gag or...
What was that? I'm sorry.
I was like 5 more bosses to go?
Okay.
Maybe?
Making pretty good progress then. All things told.
Yeah, you're actually... We're in the back half of the game, to be honest.
Wow.
Short stream.
Well, it depends on how well you
fight
get some
goes.
of these later bosses, yeah. A comment I wanted to... a pair of comments I wanted to point out earlier.
Please do.
Yeah. How do I even exist? Says, I joined late, what the fuck is this game? And Death Bear responded, I've been here since the start and I still don't know.
That's correct.
Yes!
That's why I recommend this game. It's like, you've definitely seen things like this, but you've definitely not seen something like this.
You haven't
If that
played
makes
a
any
video
sense.
game till you've played Boo Bunny Plague.
This isn't your grandpa's Boo Bunny video game adaptation.
You know, back in the day, back in the Great Depression, where all they had was Boo Bunny Plague and the Yellow Kid in comics. It's...
Hey, the Yellow Kid's falling right behind you.
Oh, shut up. He's dead now. Yellow Kid's gone. He's offline. Alright, you need to walk me through this fight. This is where I stop knowing anything about this game.
Alright. Well, what's... The weakness almost does not matter for this fight, but it is technically fire.
Yes, come and see. I am the halting of sustenance you soon will examine. Known as famine, I bring starvation and damnation. Ravenous dogs feed.
This is like that goth poetry slam. That's an ancient video for anyone who...
The Video Game King mentions Brack. Yes, this is totally Brack energy.
No, they were delicious.
So yeah, making joke games within the ROM hacking community. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so gimmick of this fight. Yes, hit her with the fire when she's like kind of dancing and spinning around. She will like retaliate if you do it too much like that. But when she has that green glow around her,
eat a poison carrot.
Exactly, and it'll poison her.
Oh.
And any carrot you've eaten, any poison carrot you've eaten, will respawn as a normal carrot that you can heal yourself with.
Wow.
It's a pretty complex one, all things told.
Yeah, that's mechanics.
Like, I do like that this is a puzzle fight of some sort. That, like, you notice that she keeps, like, draining your health, and it's like, well, what if I eat poison before she does that?
I need
Granted,
some actual
it's
healing,
a long
though.
fucking fight, yeah.
I think I'm not going to get it in time.
Well, there's some healing right there.
Okay.
No, she's not doing that.
Do something. Fuck's sake. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is this fight is long, and if you mess up, then she starts gaining health.
Okay, quickly. Nope, I got caught on collision. I got caught on geometry.
Like, the safer way to do this fight is not to get up on her. Just wait out.
Yeah, but I don't have time for that.
The problem is, like, if you mess up and she does drain your health, the fight will take even longer.
Where's my
What did you say?
Where's my carrots? I need actual carrots. They're not respawning with regular carrots right now. It's just the purple carrots. It's just the poison carrots.
Took too many hits earlier.
Can't fucking win the fight.
Yep.
Jesus. Oh, they're all normal carrots now. I wonder if that's supposed to be the case.
I I think at the start of the fight she needs to turn them into poison carrots.
Well, she didn't do it this time.
Yay! Is this a speed tech? Is it in the guide?
Let me check. Try to stay as close to the purple carrots as you can when she's close to you or twirling. I love that he is not shutting up right now at all.
You're welcome.
When she's close to you or twirling and dancing around, hit her, try to burn her. When she poses with green and purple particles around her, wait a couple seconds, grab an old purple carrot. Normal carrot will spawn in that place after, use it if necessary.
I think that screen darkening thing she does is when she turns all the carrots poisonous.
Yes, that is.
So she needs to do that.
Right.
But she's not going to do that.
She'll do it if you give her a little time.
No, they were delicious.
Like, this fight is a bunch of waiting.
Oh, sick.
Oh, first time chat from Gummy John saying, this is one of the worst games I've had the pleasure of playing. Hope you guys are having fun. Cass, are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun with her friends.
Sid, are
I'm
you
not
having
playing
fun?
it. Yeah, so I'm having a grand time.
I'm having fun knowing that more people
are being exposed to this.
And it's not just me.
Your evil compulsion.
I'm trying to spread the word out there.
You've got a cause, yeah.
I'm a disciple of the Boo Bunny Plague.
Yeah. Well, I mean, considering the religious elements, would you say this is the 8 Crazy Nights of video games?
No, because 8 Crazy Nights is not at all religious.
Oh.
That movie has not a goddamn thing to do with Hanukkah.
Really?
Really, they pay lip service to it. They mention Hanukkah a couple times, but it's got nothing to do with the holidays.
Well, I mean, this also pays lip service to religion. It doesn't really feel.
I don't know. I feel like this is like this is someone's religion. This game.
And it's the shit.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, there is a better way, Bunny, but it requires the game cooperating with me, which it is not doing right now.
I gotta keep my distance.
When I said we're in the back half of the game, should I have gone by number of bosses or by amount of time you're going to be spending playing it?
That's a fuck me in the face. Well, at least the carrots are right this time.
I'm gonna keep my distance.
Bob says, I have watched you do this fight twice and I still have no clue what you're doing. Okay, so...
Try to explain.
The boss... Yeah, I'll explain. When the boss does that thing where she's glowing green and like purple kind of particles around her, she is going to drain Boo Bunny's health and add to her own. Those purple carrots that she spawns are poison. If you eat a poison carrot right before she drains your health, she will take the poison, and she'll get damaged over time.
And she's weak to poison because she's pestilence, as we all know.
I don't remember which one she is. We killed Pestilence
she's
already.
Plague.
Not Pestilence,
yeah,
Famine. Plague.
Or Famine. No, she's Famine. That's right.
She's Fanime, yeah.
So this is a puzzle fight.
I'm puzzled how they put this fight together.
Well, Unity, right? That's how you say it.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a better way.
What's great is that Bunny keeps saying there's gotta be a better way. As if I'm not doing it the right way right now. There's still an ingredient missing here, clearly. Do the fucking thing!
Oh, those look like heartburn.
Do the
If I had it, how did that take?
Gotta make sure they're poison.
Yep.
You got you. There's hold still. I can't hit you good.
Do the thing.
Oh no, poison blood. How's that taste?
I'll say this fight does. I'll say this fight does have one of the few Boo Bunny lines that I actually do like, which is once she turns like the carrots into poison, he says something along the lines of like, "Oh, I know I shouldn't eat one of these, but I'm probably gonna eat one of these." I think that's a kind of funny line.
It's approaching amusing.
Yeah.
This game
On
has
the
its
scale.
moments.
Once you're Boo Bunny pilled enough, yeah.
Yeah. Remember that scene where he started saying a sentence and then he was immediately gave up on the sentence and said, "Oh, the sentence is too long. I'm bored." That was okay.
Sure.
That was
And it meant he stopped talking, so it was like a.
Oh no, he kept talking. He talked the whole time about complaining about the sentence.
Looks like I took your health now.
Well, we got through it.
Got her.
Right, now you're in the back half of the game.
Okay.
Oh, this next boss is kind of long too.
Oh, great. This is all. I'm going in blind for the rest of this.
This is new territory for you. That's right.
Ah.
I gave up during that fight because I thought I needed the fire guitar for it, and I had forgotten to get the fire guitar earlier in the game. Fire guitar definitely helped because the damage over time definitely helped. Also, knowing the strategy helped a fair bit, though, so... Oh, you can't bunny hop in Boo Bunny Plague.
So. Next boss is going to be, you're going to want lightning.
Okay. I think that's what I have. It's hard to tell the difference between the ice and electric guitars from a distance, because there's both the same particle effect, pretty much. Until you land that third hit.
Yeah. Still fighting Vikings, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Still the Norse.
Their famous 4 horsemen. Well, they did love horses.
You know people who like to say that they pull elements from all different religions to form like their religious belief? That's what this game is. Is someone working it out?
Boo Bunny is made by a team of diverse employees of various races of religious belief.
No, everyone who made this game is a hardcore atheist, and they'll let you know about it. They'll tell you all about it. Did you pick up on how all the 4 horsemen are just slight recolors, slight variations on our party members, on our friends, that we haven't been introduced to at all, really?
I think you mean Twisted Reflections.
I played this game 3 times and I've never noticed that.
That's the other side effect of being too Boo Bunny pilled.
I mean, now that you say it...
It's just obvious now.
It's obvious considering that they're the exact same models, just colored differently.
Like, this would be cooler, this would be, like, you know, novel if we had had any time to get introduced to those characters in their base form before seeing these twisted reflections of them. But we did, alas, we did not.
Do you need to know? Gani is likes you and has guns. Gani is elephant and girl.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So does he land at any point?
Not unless you do something. You ever play Legend of Zelda?
Once or twice.
This game.
I'm doing damage to him.
I mean, that is a way to do it, but that's not the way to do it.
Open Felgana.
Yeah, don't use lightning when you're in the fountain.
Why not?
Actually, I don't think it does damage you.
No, it doesn't.
I thought it did.
No,
Okay.
It's just him doing damage. I should probably shield some of these.
Well, what I'm telling you is that Legend of Zelda ripped off this game.
Yes,
Yeah.
as we've established a timeline here.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time came out like way after this. I don't even know why people like it. I mean, these graphics are way better. 60 FPS.
Yeah, it is hitting a stable 60 at beautiful settings on Unity, so...
With the orbs back.
Checkmate, Nintendo. Hit the orbs back.
Yeah. Not like that, though. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Dead Man's Volley.
Okay, so the reason why I didn't think that would work is that Bunny gives you advice during the city level. You know, the ice giants? He says, try hitting their snowballs like baseball. And I tried it like a dozen times, and it doesn't work. You can't hit it back.
It does work, but it's really finicky.
Yeah, so that turned me off of trying anything similar.
Oh, really? Because I would assume that if something didn't work before, it would work again for no reason.
Oh yeah, that's the definition of sanity, is assuming that things will suddenly work.
Well, this game's kooky. This game's insane a little bit.
That's true. A little twisted. Little the Joker. You can unlock also a new game plus where his head says damaged.
I think you're more accurate if you're not running when you hit them.
Oh yeah, wow, that hitbox is a whole different zip code when you stop.
Oh, there we go. Achievements abound.
You said no, that's funny.
Yay, I killed Death!
Now no one can die.
What have you done?
We're all immortal, and it's beautiful.
Thanks, Pooh Bunny. You have to think about that for a second. Do we really want to show him this cutscene?
From the same place. I bet they have my money. It's too bad Ganny's not here. We could really use a ride. If you had the actual coordinates, would that help?
Yes. Yes.
Camera.
Why did it even cut? It was like the same angle. What?
Elsewhere.
Well, I have bad news. This is the tedious part of the game.
Oh, everything else up to now has been breezy, yeah.
Hey, there you guys are. You wouldn't believe what we just went through. There was this guy that looked just like you, and you, and you, and you, and there was...
Pooh Bunny even says it.
Not now, you moron!
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't catch that earlier.
Follow the
Brain disabled. Wow.
Help!
Kill all the things. Can do. Wait.
Yep.
Oh, what's that sign say up there, the billboard?
Oh. Asgard, Mid-Earth, Ard. I think it's just meant to be Earth. Right?
Yeah. Yep. Midgard. No, it's called Earth now. Alright, so you see how you did that?
The Rainbow Bridge? Is it
Yep.
what it...
9 more times!
You're fucking with me.
I don't think it's 9, but it is too many.
And will any enemies actually spawn at any point?
Yes, every one of these checkpoints is going to have an enemy spawn save.
Because I hate to get bored during this.
Also, those asteroids will knock you off.
I figured as much.
Now I want to test that. Then I know I'm gonna have to redo however much of this.
You don't. You keep all your progress. If you die,
okay, then fuck it. Yeah, we're getting hit by
stays.
we're getting hit by an asteroid then.
I'm gonna say you'll probably get hit by an asteroid anyway. Like there are more and more asteroids as you keep going.
Why do you keep killing me?
Somehow managed to fall through the world and hit a kill zone. They didn't make it that hard. It's
So
what
later
percentage
on,
of players have that achievement?
Guessing a lot, but anyway.
Well, the other part
Actually,
people
no.
play the game. Yeah.
Yeah. What was I about to say though? Oh yeah. So later on, like your checkpoints won't be at the very start back there. They'll be along the way. But good luck trying to remember which way is forward.
Oh no,
Because those Asgard signs aren't always going to be there. Sometimes they're there, but you can see here they're not.
Oh my god.
Just use the landmarks, like
like this identical sign.
There is a landmark. I mean, at least the sign does tell you which way Asgard is, but not every one of these checkpoints will have a sign.
Well, that means you only have to get as far as the next one that has a sign. Then say fuck and then go back.
Yeah, just walk all the way one way, see if there's a sign there, realize you went the wrong way, walk all the way back, and then walk across the next one, and don't get hit by the meteors again.
I begin to see why this game got a 1 out of 5 from Hardcore Gamer, the only site I've seen review this game.
Slow news day.
Got a thumbs up for me on Steam.
Well, there you go. That'll counter that.
Like 9 years ago.
This one's really been in your back pocket for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad to help pull it out of that pocket.
It took 9 years to finally like spread the curse and make someone else play this.
To find a sucker.
Yeah. And I didn't really even have to trick you into play this. I showed you this game. You saw it in motion. You were like, "Yeah, I need this."
I bought it within an hour of you streaming it.
How much is this game?
$4. I bought the soundtrack too, though, so that was an extra $1, I think.
How often do you listen to this track that's playing for this part?
Oh, this is my favorite one. Yeah, the most memorable track.
I feel like your favorite one is the rap battle because...
Yeah, that's one I've made people listen to the most.
Yeah, I remember having to listen to that playing Fortnite with you, like, a number of times.
Alright, this is the way to go.
Probably.
So have you two been campaigning to get Boo Bunny into Fortnite?
That's really the next logical step for the Boo Bunny franchise, I think. That's the deal they need to strike. Yeah. You'd have to have his voice lines, though. You can't not have Boo Bunny's voice lines with Boo Bunny.
But according to the lore of Fortnite, the people in there can't talk.
Really?
I'm not making
can't
that
talk?
up, by the way. There is lore to Fortnite that says if you're in the matches, you can't, are not capable of speech.
But Deadpool's escaped.
And he's dead silent for the first time in his fucking career, which is beautiful.
Now, second time. There's X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh, right! Fuck me!
When they sewed his mouth shut, had Scott Adkins play him instead.
Forgot about that fucking movie.
Try to see if there's a sign around here, because I have no idea if you're going the right way or not. Oh wait, there's the World Tree. You're going the right way.
Oh, that is a way to tell.
The draw distance is real bad on it.
Yeah, it's not even. It's only started drawing it now.
Oh, right. Next boss. Next boss is going to be fire, by the way.
Oh, switch in advance.
Like it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Super hot fire. Oh, Gunny's dead. I should just say that every time, every 5 seconds when he dies of nothing, when he just vanishes out of existence. I think it might have something to do with pathfinding. That if he gets caught on anything, and the game's just like, we don't know how to pathfind around this, there's like, fuck it, kill him, bring him back later when we're past this section. I legitimately think that's what they're doing.
I believe it.
There is a lore I keep saying lore, but there really is a lore reason why he keeps disappearing. Which is that his, like, teleporter shit is haywire.
That's a good excuse for failed game design.
And you'll actually see that in play coming up very soon.
I did it again. Yeah.
Which way is the World Tree?
Now, which way is... Okay, there it is.
This wasn't as bad as you said, but this is still pretty fucking bad.
It's really bad if, like, you keep getting caught by the meteors over and over again. Sometimes they just kind of come out of nowhere.
Would never happen to me. No siree, Bob.
Yeah. I appreciated Gunny's "Oops, I Did It Again" joke, which was 14 years old.
At the time this game came out.
Yeah.
I mean, this game's really aged very well in 2023.
Timeless.
You big stupid bag of ice!
Wait, I can just do this. Gunny.
Ice cubes, man! You big stupid bag of ice!
There we go. Oh, who's at the end here? I bet it's a new boss we never faced before.
I mean, it is.
Oh, it is? It looks like Thor from a distance.
From the first time you sang, I was aware of you. A metal bunny on a quest to Asgard you must get, but that I will not allow you to do.
I'm glad they hired good singers for this.
What powers it does have. When my lungs bust, you'll be thrown across the land. To battle me is futile, a silly waste of time. I guard these walls, these roads, these halls, but a scrap, a fight will be fine.
It'd be great if Boo Bunny is him in the middle of this song.
You have the guts. A fair fight.
That would be in character for him. He'd be like, I'm sick of listening to this.
From that tree?
Yep.
Those are universes full of civilizations. I can't... Why would you... Now I'm upset!
Guy recommends using your shield on this fight.
How's your hair?
I think for the swords more than the horn. Okay, maybe for the horn too.
This is a blast!
When am I supposed to attack him then?
Check the guide.
I can't believe
Oh, you got it.
Okay, alright.
I've never broken sweat. Of all the years that I've stood guard.
You are the very best.
I'm Het. Oh.
What makes you so special? What is it that makes you tick? It must be love, or hate, or spite. That usually does the trick. So tell me, Metal Bunny, tell me so I know.
I'm waiting for this punchline.
If I end up in Valhalla, why did I end up so?
To get my money.
Okay.
It's live.
Oh, shit. Oh, we're back in.
Yep. There's the end of interlude.
Have you lost your
I love getting hit on loading stutter too. That has a challenge.
He's not going to use the horn anymore.
Well, that's good.
You're gonna wear yourself out.
I'm just gonna get health in the meantime. Hope he doesn't
that's
mind.
what the strategy guide says.
Oh, shit.
You're a good dancer.
Catch up. Nah. It's not worth it.
It's weird when the speedrunning strategy guide says, like, keep moving between the two shields and health spawns. You wouldn't think a speedrun would be that focused on, like,
Resource
turtling.
management, collecting health.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, on here, it has one runner.
Literally wrote the book on Boo Bunny Plague. For our benefit
Yeah,
today.
What's their record?
1 hour, 25 minutes.
We're already at 1 hour, 36 minutes. Actually, a little less than that because there's the pre-stream that we had. So we're on world record pace. We're close to it. You can submit this run afterwards and it won't be too far off.
Yeah, Charkie, are you still running Bloodstained, or have you moved on to this now?
I haven't started Bloodstained yet. I've been waiting. I've been working on some other stuff. But, you know, maybe this is where I go from here.
The guardian of the gates merely does his duty.
Oh, there's our friends who didn't help.
Threat to us all than that of my treacherous blood brother, Loki. He has deceived each and every one of you. The chairman is the one you quest for. It was he who made the list that contains the death warrants for all my kind. Loki's vision.
This is new information to us completely.
Yep.
Well, I can see the bigger picture. The threat to us all that must be stopped.
I like your beard.
I can see that you're clearly the brains of the family. Okay.
So what you're saying is
he died again.
Take out the big guy, right? You got any idea how we're supposed to do that?
Take this. But remember, it is dangerous to go.
Oh my god.
I wish you the best of luck. You'll need it.
Honestly,
This is a reference to Skyrim, arrow to the knee.
I could help formulate a battle plan if you would like.
Sure, that'll be
This
cool.
is a reference to Skyrim, arrow to the knee. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up this video.
I forgot we had that for a second. I forgot we had a soundboard.
Plan out of that guy. I don't even know where we're going.
We can always go ask Victor. He knows.
The chairman will see you. Now.
I'm glad the game just moves us around so we don't have to think about, like, you know, traveling between things.
You coming on such short notice.
Remember when I asked you to what the narrator at the start sounded like, what impression they were going for?
Enough. It would seem everyone in this room has been played the fool. Regardless, you were hired, albeit under
This
false
dude looks like Axel Foley in the Beverly Hills Cop PS2 game.
and you failed miserably.
Wait a minute! You're the guy! Where's my
Why did they write wait a minute like that?
Huh?
Wait.
I am sickened by your mere existence. A symbol of idolatry. The spawn of Satan himself. and a war machine created by men. But you're just a toy. You're no threat at all.
My friend!
Are we gonna fight God?
I felt
Yep. This is the Shin Megami Tensei game. Final boss is God.
Wait, this is the final boss?
Yeah.
Tiny lightning. Static discharge.
Oh, I have the right guitar equipped already, thank God. Oh, it's like Toho now.
It kinda is. This will get more bullet hell than that.
How was I supposed to block that? How am I supposed to recover from my stun state after that?
Oh, this is another sort of puzzle fight, by the way. Good news, I don't remember the answer.
I'll figure it
out.
You get to solve it by yourself.
Doing X. I guess just block when after he does that sequence of moves. There, yeah. After he does the punch and teleports away.
They'll get you. Best look out. Here's some stingy. Should I just give you auto repair? Ouch. You fight well for a singing dog.
Why, thank you! I've been working out!
Oh, mistimed.
Yeah.
I'm coming to get you.
According to the guy, you just gotta block when he tries to uppercut you.
But how do I stop that?
Not really an
from
uppercut.
happening?
Apparently, you can stop that with a block?
Oh, they didn't show us the
that's what I was
game
saying.
over screen that time.
After he does the multi-punch and teleports away, assuming he's not doing the bullet spray thing, he'll probably do the telekinesis.
Your guitar looks heavy. Maybe you should put it down and rest.
Oh, I'm out of shield. Fuck. That's the other component of this.
Yeah, this fight, is the entirety of the final boss fight is a lot of shield management.
Let there be light.
Well, maybe not the entirety. We'll get to that.
Take this back. Don't move, bunny. Don't move. Take this back.
Fucking hell.
I'm coming to get you. Right.
Yeah, I am absolutely incapable of telling when he's going to do that move.
Let there be light.
I'm trying to remember
Should I just give you
what the exact pattern is. I think when he's like taunting like that.
There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
there it is. If you try to engage him when he's taunting like that, then he's going to try and like throw you in the air, I think.
Take this off.
Well, now this fight's easy as shit.
Yeah, now you found it.
I'll think off.
Now it's just completely fucking trivial, actually. Right again.
Luckily, it does a ton of health damage once it knows you solve the puzzle, so it doesn't take a long time.
It's like, okay, you figured it out.
Yeah.
You don't actually need to like execute on it now. You get the
It's
idea.
like they do. It's like they do in Nintendo games. Rule of 33.
Based on some of those character designs in Tears of the Kingdom, I'd say they do Rule of 34, if you know what I mean.
Just gonna leave, huh? Too much for you. I respect you as a person, but this isn't your fault.
Wait, who's this?
Secretary. Okay. This one is kind of a tricky fight.
Do I need
If
to
you
switch
keep running
weapons?
away from her, you cannot switch weapons. If you keep running away from her, she's going to keep doing that attack to you.
I have to take this.
So here's what you do. When she's on the phone, attack her twice, and then shield, and she'll start attacking you again. And
Have another cleaner in that facility immediately.
alright,
Well, I understand.
yeah, running away from her is not the way to do
But I
this.
need shield though. So I'm
You
gonna
have to kind of stutter step.
yeah.
Right now, and you're doing nothing but wasting my time.
Alright, so when she starts attacking you, block, she'll get on the phone, hit her twice, and then shield again, and she'll go right back to attacking and getting on the phone.
But I can
And
do the
you just
walk.
loop that.
There's actually a walk button for this explicit purpose, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine any other reason they would have this button in the game, because no one would want to go with this speed throughout the actual game. Okay.
Twice shield.
Please hold. Please hold. I
I think there's a way to do it. You got it for a second there. There's a way to do it where she will. I think there's a way to do it where she won't even attack you. She'll just immediately go into the phone call. She got it to happen once, but
Music's actually pretty okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
There's no vocals.
That too.
Please hold.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, it just didn't stop for no reason that time.
Consistency. Hallmark of any great game design.
It's a roguelite element.
Oh, God's throwing the bombs.
Yeah. More that random humor, though. She's not gonna. Yeah.
No.
Sometimes you can just tell that she is not going to stop.
Please hold.
Doesn't managing shields suck?
Yeah, no, it's great fun.
Thank you, Secretary. I can take it.
Oh, in that case, I got bad news for you.
Let's see how you fare without your precious shield.
You're fucking with me.
Oh.
No more shields for the rest of the game. And now it's Toho.
Stingy, where did you get that awful guitar? Try.
Now I see what they're doing.
I can play one whenever I feel like it. There's a few more where these came from. Where did you get that awful guitar?
This barely feels like I'm playing a video game anymore. Like, I don't know how to articulate that thought beyond that.
It feels like an experience. It feels like a religious experience. I know.
I was gonna say, it's
that's
like
why
seeing
I
a
keep
Broadway
trying to get
musical.
people to play this.
Is what it feels like.
Yeah.
Anyway, the guy just says hit him.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I had full.
See.
Okay, and that's why I wanted to have full health. But clearly it doesn't matter. Okay,
Yeah.
we're checkpointed halfway through the fight. Thank Christ.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I looked it up. This does predate Hamilton by a year.
So we have a rightful claim that Hamilton ripped off Boo Bunny Plague.
So Boo Bunny Plague invented the musical.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Invented the form. And guess what? I'm going to get more fucking health.
Boo Bunny did it, and then Hamilton did it, and there was never another one after that.
We forgot about one musical, Spider-Man Turn Off the Light. There's been 3
Not the
musicals
dark,
in history.
please.
Oh, yes. How dare I?
That was Dynamite.
I wonder how many people died making Boo Bunny Plague.
Not enough. I don't know, I can't even get, like,
Yeah,
mad at this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I can, because I'm mad at this game right now after that, but...
I was about to say, you sure?
Well, you know, a lot of people died, but there were also tons of production babies, strangely. And then some of those names were actually in the developer list later? It's weird.
Yeah. Really, it's a lifelong commitment to the project.
I would like to see a game that has, like, just, like, 1 or 2 people in the credits, and then, like...
20 production babies.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, 100 production babies.
I made a joke like that once. It'd be, but for like a 48-hour game jam, there's just a huge production babies.
To be
like,
named.
damn, we timed this so poorly.
We still got the game done, despite everything, though. How did... Okay, so that prolonged attack...
Yeah.
I should probably just stand behind a pillar or something, right?
Yes, you just gotta stand behind a pillar.
Yeah, wait, remember.
I will say, sometimes, though, he forgets to stop doing it.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, sometimes I just forget to finish games, as it turns out. Sometimes I just... It totally slips my mind that, like, I'm most of the way through it, and I'm just... Oh, I had him in a pretty good loop there for a second.
If he doesn't stop... Like this... Oh, wait, no, he did stop.
Oh!
Okay. If he actually does get in a situation where he will not stop, you're gonna have to like go to another pillar and lead him around a little bit.
No. Take some of whatever this is. That was dynamite. Explode your head.
That wasn't even a Morgan Freeman reference.
Yeah.
That was just a black person reference. That was just like something another famous black person said at some point.
Yeah, so is there a reason why they modeled him after Morgan Freeman got and then made him this light skin? Any reason?
They didn't want to be too on the nose. Because clearly it's otherwise very subtle.
Maybe you should put it down and rest.
Oh, you fucking...
Tiny lightning. Let there be lightning.
I gotta go on a health run.
Yeah, go get that health.
So that way I can die in like 1 second flat when he hits me with one of those attacks again.
Yeah. Well, you see, I mean, this is just a callback to old school game design.
Yeah, true. That's why they have the chiptune music going on. The barely audible chiptune music underneath all this. Because now he's talking more than Boo Bunny does. God has more incessant dialogue than Boo Bunny Plague. Or Boo Bunny, I don't know if his last name is Plague. I'm not sure of Boo Bunny's surname.
I mean, God is the word, so.
Oh my god. I thought he was done.
I don't even know what this is. You have...
Are y'all ready for the next 40 minutes?
Okay, now you're in the back half of the game. Is every game that we stream going to be like the final boss takes an hour?
The
playing it this way?
DMC Devil May Cry didn't look that difficult.
Spoilers.
No, that was
you
Bullet
can say
Witch.
that.
We were playing Bullet Witch, not DMC. I know they look the same.
Yeah. Two games of similar quality.
Yeah, I remember when Goku said my dick's big.
Where did you get that awful guitar?
Yep.
You see, you made the mistake of approaching him, but also walking away from him, and also attacking him, and also not attacking him. These are all the elementary failures of a beginning gamer.
If I don't get hit by the punch, I think I can lock him into an infinite.
Now, I think we got sidetracked earlier. You were saying something about you can't get too mad at this game?
Well, you know,
hey, D-Back.
I try to make it a policy to not let these games, you know, get me. I don't let these games beat me.
Stingy lightning.
And I'm not gonna let this game beat me. We're here. We're committed to this. But, you know, it's... Sometimes you see something in the design that's just like, anything would have been better. Like, how did no one play this shitty game before they released it, etc., etc.?
A true gamer doesn't make the mistake of playing, that's right.
That's right, the only winning move for gamers is not to play games at all.
Winners don't play. William F. Sessions, FBI.
That's what they wanted to put on that screen. Then they realized how much money, how much revenue we brought in for the tax man, so... It's my video game fact of the day.
This never gets old.
Winners love saying where the location of the nearest drug deal is into this tiny microphone. William F. Sessions.
Stingy, I made this universe, and you won't take it from me.
You almost got him. You just need to not let him instantly kill you.
Right, I'll get right on that. That was my mistake before. That was the mistake I was making. Oh.
Yeah. What would you say? Is that an asymptote? Is that the quality where you're actually equidistant from losing the entire time?
Oh, you hit me, you hit me hard.
Static discharge isn't a funny joke. Why'd you say that? That was a regular thing to say. They run out of jokes.
Did they have jokes?
I mean, he has like 2 hours worth of unique dialogue. You know, it's like you can only have so many jokes.
Well.
He's doing the thing, by the way.
The faded out.
Yo, I gathered.
Killer.
Keep it going.
Did he completely forget?
I hope he never stops.
Oh wait, no.
Okay. Nope, he stopped. He's out.
Oh, I legitimately almost picked up a bottle of water and took a drink. Could have been disaster. No.
Oh. Pass approaching. You fool.
I am legitimately on edge right now. Not like angry edge, it's like I'm so nervous about this. Because I would like the stream to end at some point.
What's wrong, Bunny? No auto healing?
Well, what's the chat saying? How's the chat feeling about this?
Now the straps are kicking
dodge.
Here's some stingy lightning bolts.
Good game, King. I think it's because Static Shock was also a black superhero from the early 2000s.
Oh my god, that's it! That's completely it.
I suppose so. I just feel like referencing a black person having electricity superpowers is timeless for some reason.
Have some faith. Have some faith.
Fuck.
Nope.
There isn't one.
Try a lower difficulty. Oh wait, there isn't one. Acknowledging they don't have difficulty levels in this game. A feature that, you know, could have potentially helped.
Is that a Dark Souls joke?
Well, no, because Dark Souls didn't come out until after this game. So.
That's true. Yeah, my mistake.
I can't believe Miyazaki ripped his entire career off of this game.
I don't even know what this.
You know, steal from the best.
Oh yeah, they're both just like this in Armored Core 4. I remember now.
See,
this game has robots.
That's where he got the idea to fire bullets in the game. Is from this. So that's how we got Armored Core.
There we go. And time.
And my chauffeur! And my best friend! Down here was supposed to be our time! And you with the beautiful beard leading
That's
us
second
on
place
this
in the
wild
leaderboards.
goose chase!
I guess so.
Welcome.
Now I'm out of money, I'm out of friends, and my tail doesn't work! And it's gone! So what am I supposed to do now?
Well done, buddy. Well done.
What was that you were saying? How you wanted this game to end?
Wait.
My friends! My useless friends! Where were you that whole time? I could have died and I still haven't got the money for an auto repair. What is this?
The color is a side effect.
Did you just abduct me? Was I pro?
No. I've had your alloys replaced with dwarven metal that is self-healing. You'll never so much as see a scratch on
Is
that.
he gold in the next game? Please tell me.
No.
Good.
And the whole auto repair thing
Actually make him stupider.
doesn't work.
So wait, let me get this straight. The big guy is dead? And by taking that throne, now you're the new big guy?
It would appear so.
You knew about this all along, didn't you?
No shit.
Of course. Heimdall sees all. Something as important as a list being made that orders the death of my entire pantheon would certainly be brought to my attention, would it not?
You could have been honest with us from the start and saved us all a lot.
We never talked to this guy before.
Just taking the guy out
We never had any interactions with this man. We had one. I don't think half the characters were here for it.
The gods have an enforced agreement, Faye.
Yep.
It's not like the old days when we could spread our wrath at will.
Nope.
We're no longer allowed to harm each other directly.
Oh, yeah.
Since it was Bunny that did this, there'll be no punishment handed down.
Yep.
And in order for Odin to take the throne, the big guy had to go.
Zing.
Permanent like.
Yeah.
You think he just ripped out those ad-libs?
in danger, okay?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the person doing the subtitles agrees that they weren't so important.
They weren't top tier. Unlike the other writing in this game.
Where do you think the weapon that Bunny used came from in the first place?
You know, I didn't think about where that guitar came from, because I didn't care.
So what happens now? Yes.
I started making things right.
Could you start by making it where he can't sing?
There are some things even the gods have no control over.
Like science!
I fucking love science.
Oh my god, it does end in a song and dance number.
Yep.
My useless friends! I had to do it on my own, or mostly Gunny threw some bunk in me and Faye. No help were they! Whenever trouble was abound, those two were never around to see me win! Victorious again! I never ran from any fight or fright. Today is my special day! We've done our best! We passed the test! Odin's back in the high seat!
For my people, what a treat!
Getting some real Limbo of the Lost vibes right
I was just a toy!
Not a very working toy with a
Should I say that we killed the only black character in the game? Should I point that out?
Did we?
I think so. I don't think any of the Vikings are black dudes, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, look, Death back there. He's kind of... Maybe. We also killed him. Never mind.
You're a very peculiar creature, the most bizarre I've ever seen.
It's not so much.
Oh, people swooshing it.
Yep. Yep, here you are.
I can't tell if this is on purpose.
It's so random.
Has anyone seen my pen? I'm still very much injured and could maybe use some medical assistance for my suffering.
Weenie.
Hello? Oh, it's in the bone! It's in the bone!
Now here we are!
Here we are! We're at the end! We've beat all of the things! Now we're on this last cutscene! I sure hope Odin knows what he's doing, because here's what's going on!
I have been put back in charge.
Like he just woke up.
Vikings rule the world, I'll be the head of states.
My family tree I'm safe for now. I've done all that I could.
Really?
I'm off to pull more pranks now like a selfish Robin Hood.
That's what you're gonna do.
What has happened? What's gone on? Did I do something wrong? I woke up.
I'm never gonna get over like them just like getting into the scene like that.
Wait, he was in the dance hall. He was already in the group of people doing the song. Yeah, he's right there.
Yep, there he is.
Did he forget?
I want a ding dong! I'm quite hungry. Here's a guitar solo!
He wants a ding dong?
You know, the food.
Like a luxury. I slink from street to street. I flinch every time I
Oh my god, how long does this song go on for? Are we gonna get every character in the game gonna do a musical bit?
Yes, we are. Every character in the game does a bit.
The guy's the guitarist, but the guitar solo joke was literally 2 seconds of guitar.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Thank god we got 4 in 1.
Wait, what did they just say? It sounds like we're set up for a sequel.
I can't believe they actually came out with a sequel.
Yeah, we get it. The chairman's dead, and now Odin's the guy. But what's gonna happen next? We don't know. We hope you enjoyed yourself while you played this game. I ran out of words to sing. Well, anyway, I would like to thank the great Gunny.
Anyway, now we have this skit to do.
Good job. You did great. Also, the guy that holds the microphone, he was fantastic.
You ever feel like you got punished for beating a game?
Yeah.
Only every game I played for the Bad Game Hall of Fame, where my reward is I have to write an article about them.
Yeah, someone earlier referenced Spec Ops: The Line, but I can't believe they ripped off of Boo Bunny Plague.
Yeah, no, it's a shame. It's a crying shame.
Seriously. Oh well. Anyway, thank you later!
We're done! Alright, you're fired.
Did it crash?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Minigame time.
Oh yeah.
You said the game was over.
We're back in the click and create dimension now, baby.
Sonic Fan Game Dimension, or whatever the name of that forum was.
Sonic Fan Games HQ?
Yes, thank you.
That's not a forum, that's a full-on website.
A forum is a component of a website.
Yeah, but there's other parts. Was there a time where it didn't have a forum? I feel like there was maybe a little bit where it didn't have a forum. It was just like people.
Oh, don't tell me it starts.
All right,
starts.
So let me tell you that you've already seen the entirety of it, of these credits things. The credits are still going, but you've seen the entirety of the level.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
So there's 36 coins.
There's 36 coins. The coins do nothing.
Wait, hold on. I think you're wrong. I think there's probably something up where that cloud goes.
Go ahead and try. Maybe I'm wrong.
I just gotta remember where the cloud comes from.
We're not here. Next area.
Oh, we get the music credits now. Oh, see? Up arrow.
Oh, new lore.
Yep, there's those coins. That's it.
Well, once you collect all the coins, then you get to hear Dante say jackpot at the credits.
Can you get the final coin?
Bling bling. I remember when someone said that trying to sell us class rings my senior year of high school in 2007.
Have I ever told anyone that I don't like platformers?
#1 Sonic fan.
I'm gonna say I don't think this one's on you.
There's a delay on
Yeah,
the
this is a real basing my opinions of rap off of coming out of their shell Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I've played one platformer. I collected
There you
all the
go.
coins in the credits. See, that would have bugged me. I wouldn't have had 100% completion.
Hot dog tampon. I don't even
Written
know
by
what the fuck
Skeleton
that's
Dick.
from.
Oh, that was the chiptune music for Boss for God.
Alright, you ready for the post-credit stinger?
Alright, no one steal this idea.
Right, you gotta leave them something.
You ready for another musical number? No, it's not.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. So much for. Who are you guys?
This one is weak in both mind and body.
This vessel will do well for the master. Yes.
Yup. Watch the entire after credit scene.
What's the percentage on that? What's the achievement?
Someone please look that up. I have to
I'll
hit
try.
continue.
Let me,
This far back?
Yeah.
One more time!
Do it! Now put it all to the test.
Oh no, the game is suddenly, it wrested a control from me. Wait, hold on, there is one question I had about this. Filthy, one filthy. The streets. So we're still missing 2 guitars, so I guess I don't have 100% completion on this. Then I have one more question.
There's 11.1% of players have gotten the to the very end achievement.
Wow.
Only 4.5% of players got the collect all the coins in the credits. I'm apparently missing 6 achievements in this game.
So who's the real Boo Bunny Plague expert now, huh?
Well, have you bounced on Vikings 50 times? Did you know that you could actually jump attack? As in, bounce on people to attack?
No, I did not. So I thought the useless guitar might somehow be useful against God, but that is clearly not the case.
No.
Because it misses every attack.
You can't switch guitars during this fight.
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Totally can.
You fool.
Again,
Charkie,
who's the Boo Bunny Plague experts?
This stream's done irreparable damage to your reputation as the Boo Bunny Plague expert.
Well, you know what that means, though. That means it's your burden now to go out and get people to play this game.
Well, that's what I did here, so I've already simultaneously accepted the curse and rejected it, and passed the buck onto our viewing audience at home.
Alright, that means, let's see, random member in chat.
Frappe Fiasco. They have it coming.
You gotta do that. You gotta do it now. You gotta
Yeah.
be the disciple of the Boo Bunny Plague.
Yeah,
You guys, when
good
the
luck.
sequel's being streamed, now it's your job.
Yep,
Stream
that's-
this,
okay.
then you stream the sequel right in. You become the expert.
Onus is off of me. That's all that matters.
And you know what? That's good because the sequel sucks.
I do want to get some thoughts on this game, all things said and done. You know, have some sort of conclusion on this. I'll let you go first. I'll let you two. You decide amongst yourselves while I buy my time.
I mean, I'll go first because I'm the one who introduced this to you. It's not good. I don't think you could play this and say this was a good game. But I think I said this for some. I've said this for a lot of games, but I'm glad this exists. This is a very singular thing. A character action kind of musical with
Kinda.
all this mythology stuff tossed in, and it's so I know it's trying to be lol random, but it is very strange, and I just found it fascinating.
I think that's reasonable. Alright, Sid, you try to not beat up on this indie developer now. Go.
I mean, saying that I wouldn't like to hang out with this person a lot is already pretty mean. But I also don't take it back because
So you're saying is you
just
hate
not as
indie
nice.
games. You don't support indies, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yes.
I will never hang out with an indie game. I think it's actually too late. I'm pretty sure people know make games. So, fuck all you guys.
Yeah, damn right. Turn it around on them. But do you have any opinion, quantitative, about the game itself?
I mean, anytime there's something that I think isn't a good idea, but they like really went in on it, to some degree I respect the amount of energy that went into it. But that's tempered by an unbelievable amount of envy of thinking, why give me your energy? I will use your energy to make something way better. Is the sort of awful thought. Like, so if I ever become an energy vampire, these games will never exist again because I will consume all of their energy and make something else.
All right, I think that's fair. I think we got to something there. I think we touched on some deep-rooted, psychoses there with the energy vampire thing. But we can address that in therapy, which I guess means it's my turn to formulate some sort of opinion on this game. I didn't hate it. Like, honestly, the last boss can suck me. I mean, I guess when we figured it out, it wasn't too bad. The last phase at last. Anyway, so boss aside, I mean, there's a weird energy to this. There's a weird creative thought to this. I would do every decision this guy made in his life, I'd probably do the opposite. Just judging from this product. But, he still got here, and he still made a game, I'm assuming mostly by himself. I wasn't paying attention during the credits because there was a minigame to play during it. But I'm gonna bet that there's probably, 2 or 3 people who worked on the game, and then most of it is, voice actors. Something like that, right? I mean, this dude's a musician. He made a game that basically... he put his music in the game. It was an excuse. It was a showcase for that and whatever other game development skills he may have acquired in this time. Really, he learned game development just for this. This was the studio's first game. They had 2 more after this, and I think they're on something of a hiatus now, but maybe he's working on something. Maybe he's cooking something up that we're just not privy to as of yet. Maybe 3-quel in the future? Boo Bunny Pestilence? Boo Bunny Apocalypse? Who's to say? But, I'm bought into this. Not in the sense that I think this is a good game that people should run out and play. I think watching it played, it's probably good enough is. You probably get all the beats you need. You don't need to listen to the songs in their entirety. I think it's fine that people talk over it a little bit. If it helps you get through it.
Someone do a run with the music muted. I want to know what that's like.
Ooh, that'd be a good experiment. That'd be a fun little time. But, at the end of the day, I can't say I hated this. Again, I appreciate the efforts that went into it, that went into producing this horrible, horrible vision for a game. And Boo Bunny, by the end, he kind of warmed up to me. As a character, I was laughing at his jokes. I'm thinking I might watch some Invader Zim again. I might start eating exclusively with sporks again. I might just get wacky with it, get random with it again.
Yeah, D-Mac in the chat says, I'd forgotten about Happy Tree Friends until I
Well, that's why I'm going to go rewatch that and Foamy the Squirrel, who's my fucking hero for life. I've based my entire life off of him and trying to hit on goth waitresses. So
yeah, is there any hentai of the one from this? Yes, no?
Well, you can ask the creator because he draws weird goblin smut, which, more power to him. That's not a knock. It's just an observation. Yeah. It's a fact. So
imagine actually interviewing this developer and asking what do you think of Foamy the Squirrel, and he's like, oh, that fucking sucks. It's so cringe.
Little did you know that Ill Will Priss repped off Boo Bunny Plague. I cut this some art by the way.
That's why he'd be upset.
This is some art by the artist of the game. That is all.
I wonder where this came from.
Yeah, this is official art of the game. I did not just pull this out of thin air. This is official Boo Bunny Plague art. You can find it on the Facebook group for Boo Bunny Plague, by the way. But no, that'll do it. That was Boo Bunny Plague. And before I go embrace my new random lifestyle, I do want to thank Charkie again, exposing me to this game.
Sorry.
And Sid for coming along for the ride.
You're welcome.
And, I think we did pretty well. I think this is a pretty good group we got here. So, Squeakquel time? You guys down? We're going to play Rockin' Rogue? Is there co-op
I was
in
serious
that game?
when I said, no, I don't think there is. And I also, honestly, I think it would make a good stream.
Well,
but hey, that's y'all's homework. That's y'all's homework. If you like
read the comic book, play the
comic,
listen to the soundtrack on repeat on Spotify, so this guy can get a little bit of moolah, get a little bit of money going in his pocket. So maybe
and then you guys stream it.
Yeah.
You guys stream it, and we'll watch.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
I already
Actually,
played
a
it.
race. Everyone race it to the end.
Yeah. So maybe you won't come back for Rock and Rogue, but maybe you'll come back for some other games I have up my sleeve. Ominous. If there was a subtitle at the bottom, it would say, Ominous Tone? Ominous much? Random much?
Oh, right, yeah, the subtitle actually stopped doing the gag of saying more than what's happening on screen.
Oh my god, it totally did!
Yeah.
It gave up!
Wow.
It's like,
This completely
the
turns
writer's
my
like, nah,
opinion around.
Well, fuck this
Like,
game. They gave up. That was my favorite joke they had running. That was my favorite running gag, and they just gave up on it? Fuck this. Fuck this game. Alright, deuces. Bye!
Bye.